Good afternoon. Welcome to The Art of a Life Well Lived. Christine Regan Lake here. Good to be here and good to have you back. So today I want to talk to you about standards. So the quality of our life is really in direct proportion to the quality of our standards. So the question I would like to ask you with regard to your intimate relationship, what are your standards, whether you're married or whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single? What are the standards that you have set for yourself with regard to your intimate relationship? For example, if you're married, in terms of your standards, are you willing to accept cursing in your relationship? Do you think that if you do you think that that's productive to engage in an activity in which you're disrespecting your partner or you're allowing your partner to disrespect you? In terms of your standards with regard to your marriage, do you allow your families to interfere with your marriage? Do you allow your family to disrespect your wife or your husband? If you're dating, in terms of your standards, do you participate in friends with benefits? Is that something that you allow and engage in? And do you think that that's productive for your personal well-being and your self-esteem? If you're in a relationship, if you're dating someone, do you allow and engage in open relationships? Do you think that is something that will serve your long-term well-being, your your healthy mindset? I had a friend who was in a polyamorous relationship, and I have to be honest with you, I could see her struggling with it. I think she wanted to be okay with it, but she really wasn't. And I think actually what was going on was it really wasn't what she wanted. It was what the other person wanted, and so she agreed to it, but I really don't think it was in alignment with who she was and what she truly wanted. So, getting clear on what your standards are and what you are willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with can really help in terms of, creating the box the vessel in which your relationship is held. If you don't have standards and if you don't set clear boundaries about what does and doesn't work for you, then you end up in situations in your relationships where you're not really happy, and there's really, because you're living a contradiction. You're engaging in things that are not in alignment with your values, and you're doing it because you don't want to be alone or you don't want to cause conflict and things like that. But we never win. We never win when we go against our values, when we go against what our soul believes is true and right for us and what we really want. So I would encourage you to if you're having struggles in your relationships, your intimate relationship, and it's not working for you, get super clear on what is and isn't working for you and start communicating with your partner. Start articulating what needs to change for this relationship that you're engaged in, this marriage that you're in, to be in alignment with who you are, what your values are, what you want, and the standards that you are now setting for yourself. Like I said, the quality of our life is the quality of our standards that we set for ourselves. And if you're not consciously, deciding what those standards are, and you're just kind of floating along, accepting or putting up with whatever comes along, that's not a recipe for creating the life of your dreams. The life of your dreams is a conscious creation that you create between yourself and God, and between yourself and your intimate partnerships, yourself and your family, yourself and your friendships and business colleagues. A conscious life is one that is lived with intention and setting standards and boundaries. And, on this channel, that's what we really strive for. The art of a life well lived is a healthy life, a life in balance, a life that is intentional and conscious. So I hope you found value in that. I hope you have a great day. If you're not aware, I do have a link in the description box for my fundraising page for Operation Underground Railroad. I am an abolitionist, and I am committed to raising $1 million for Operation Underground Railroad to rescue children from human trafficking. If you feel in any way inclined to donate to that charity, I would be so appreciative. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.